Inside you, an invisible river flows. It carries soldiers, messengers, and secrets. It glows faintly beneath the skin, though you cannot see it. But 4 centuries ago, a surgeon caught a glimpse of its light, tiny vessels shining like threads of starlight. This is the lymphatic system, the body's hidden rivers. The year was 1622. Gaspare Aselli, an Italian surgeon, was dissecting a dog. The animal had been fed milk before its death. Aselli opened the body and noticed something no one had seen before. Strange white vessels glistening against the darkness of the tissue. They shimmered as if filled with liquid light. In truth, they were swollen with chyle, milky fat absorbed from the meal. Aselli called them lacteals. To him, it was as though the body contained secret waterways carrying hidden streams just beneath the skin. For centuries, these rivers remained mysterious. They were neither blood vessels nor nerves. They were something else, a parallel network, silently coursing through the body. So what flows in these hidden rivers? Not blood, but lymph, an almost invisible liquid. Plasma seeps from blood vessels into tissues, bathing every cell. Most of it returns, but some does not. Instead, it drifts into the lymphatics. There, it becomes lymph. Lymph carries the cast-offs of life, proteins, debris, stray cells. It is a recycling system, gathering what would otherwise drown our tissues in swelling. Without lymph, we would swell uncontrollably, suffocated by our own fluids. But the rivers are not just for drainage. Along the way, they pass through checkpoints, the lymph nodes. These nodes are tiny, bean-shaped outposts scattered throughout the body. Here, the river slows. Here, something remarkable happens: surveillance, defense, and memory. Inside the nodes, the body's immune forces are stationed. Dendritic cells arrive like couriers, carrying fragments of invaders, bits of virus, pieces of bacteria. They present these fragments as evidence. The lymphocytes, B and T cells, gather around to inspect them. When they recognize a threat, they multiply. They train for battle. They remember. A single encounter can spark years of vigilance, and all of this unfolds in the quiet streams of lymph. The rivers, then, are highways of immunity. They connect distant tissues to the command centers of defense. They allow the body not just to react, but to remember, to build an archive of encounters past so that the future may be met with readiness. In this way, the lymphatic system is not just a drainage network. It is a river of memory, linking the present moment to the body's remembered past. But the rivers are not always loyal. Cancer cells can slip into the lymphatics, riding the currents like stowaways. They drift into nodes where they may be caught or may take root. From there, they can spread outward, moving through the body like seeds carried downstream. Doctors probe these rivers for answers. In cancer surgery, the first nodes downstream from a tumor, the sentinel nodes, are examined or removed. Their contents tell a story. Has the tumor begun to travel, or has it remained contained? To lose the rivers is dangerous, but to know their flow is to trace the hidden paths of disease. For patients, a swollen lymph node can be the first clue that something unseen has taken hold, a sign that the body's hidden rivers are working overtime or being subverted. In the modern era, scientists are mapping these rivers with exquisite precision. They have uncovered the signals VEGFC and VEGFD that call new lymphatic vessels into being. Tumors can hijack these signals, building new tributaries to escape confinement. But the same knowledge may turn against cancer. What if we could block these escape routes? What if we could guide immune cells more swiftly along the rivers, directing them to the right places at the right times? Some imagine harnessing lymphatics for vaccines, therapies, even cancer cures. By controlling the flow of lymph, they hope to bend the rivers toward healing rather than harm. For centuries, these rivers were overlooked, invisible. They were dismissed as curiosities, forgotten in the shadow of blood. But within them lies the power of balance, of defense, and of betrayal. The lymphatic system is not simply a set of hidden channels. It is a story of survival, written in fluid, fought in silence, remembered in the body's secret archives. The body's hidden rivers, unseen, uncelebrated, yet essential to life itself.